Hello, live chat. Sorry, a bit later than planned. Lost track of time. Forgot when the stream was actually. I thought it was 1:45, not past. So sorry about that, but I'm here now. The pilot stream is back, and we're going to do the West Wing. One of the big TV pilots. One of my favourite pilots as well. Definitely right up there for TV pilots, this one. And this is to mark me starting to review the show, which you can expect in the new year. I've got the episode lined up on the screen, and we'll start in a few minutes. Anybody in the chat who wants to watch the West Wing pilot, get it lined up, and we'll start in a couple of minutes. Hey Niles, how are you? Welcome. Beat Free movie. Not sure what that is. Sounds like something unrelated to the West Wing, but I don't know. Who knows? It might have like a cast member in or something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Not bad. Excited to rewatch this pilot because it is a very good pilot episode. Oh, you mean, yeah, Die Hard with a Vengeance from last night. So do you mean you're a new sub and you sub because of that stream? I take it that's what you meant. Okay, well, thank you. Welcome. All right, okay. Well, that's good to know. Thanks. It's just coming up to midnight. So I'm going to put the episode on in a minute. I was just waiting to see if anyone else wants to join in. No one else so far. Yeah, I'm in the UK. From the UK. But I'll put it on it. I mean, I don't know if you have access to it, but if you do and want to put it on, then you can watch with me. But if not, just hang out in the chat. Okay, no, that's cool. Well, thanks anyway. And I'm sure I'll see you around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was not bad. Not bad, thanks, Niles. How was yours? Still can't pause. Okay. Fight Club. I don't know, to be honest, because it's been a long time. I think it's okay, but I do think it's a bit overrated, Fight Club. Like, I've sort of thought that for a while, but I don't know, it has been so long. There's definitely things about it I like, but I need to do a rewatch. I might. Yeah, I wasn't so keen on the twist, but then the twist might make more sense if you read the book, maybe. But I need to rewatch it to have a proper opinion. I might love it when I rewatch it. Yeah. No, I never read the book. I do really like some other David Fincher films, like Seven and Zodiac. Gone Girl's really good. I quite like Panic Room. So there's other ones that I do really like. But I did struggle a bit to get into Fight Club, but I'll take another look at some point. Yeah, I like all sorts. I'm into like some classic horror. I'm big David Lynch fan. Some comedies I enjoy. A sort of variety of stuff, really. Same with TV, little bit of a mixture when it comes to TV. And you'll find that probably on the channel. Oh yeah, I did that. I actually did the first season of that one, Niles, last year. Yeah, it was intriguing, yeah. I had quite a good time with that show. Hey Becca, welcome to the stream. How are you? You don't say, Becca. I never would have guessed. Okay, Niles. Fair enough. Yeah, Bird Box was a bit hit and miss. It definitely had things in it I liked. I do like Sandra Bullock. She was good in it, but yeah, it was okay. Bird Box, not amazing, but yeah. Well, Becca, if you've got the chance and you've got access to it, then line the episode up because I haven't started yet. Okay. Well, yeah, that's fair. Horrors aren't for everyone. Yeah, I'm going to start covering these on the channel, Becca, so that's partly why I'm doing the stream tonight. Well, it's the main reason. Oh, right, yeah, Goodwill Hunting. I saw that years ago. Haven't watched it for a while. Well, you have to let me know what you think of that one. Well, it's good you're here, Becca, anyway. Be good to do a watch along, especially since you're such a big fan. And so far, Cindy hasn't shown up. Maybe she's still at work or still coming back from work, whichever. Well, I don't know. You seem to get them though, Niles, to be fair, because you do seem to be a movie fan. So, as long as you enjoy them, I wouldn't worry too much. So I'll give you a couple of minutes, Becca, 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll start the episode. And start, okay. Well, that's interesting. That's a bit of a mix right there. Psychological movies and then Harry Potter and Star Wars. So, yeah, fair play. It's the final countdown. Do 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 do. Okay, well, try not to clog up the chat because this is a West Wing watch. Maybe just give me a few. You can always tell me the rest another time. It's a TV show about politics. It's Martin Sheen as the president. Sort of starts a year into the first term of his administration, and it's about the various characters in his main setup and the people in his life, and yeah, really good show. Really, really good show. One of those shows where you don't really have to be into politics to get into the drama. It works if you're really into politics, but it also works if you're not. Like the character drama is so well written. So we're watching the first episode tonight. So okay, she's found. Yeah, sort of. I mean, it's all right. We can still chat about films here and there, but it's yeah, that sort of is the focus of the stream. I'll still answer questions here and there. It's the main focus is the watch. All right, well, let's do it, Becca. If you've got it lined up at the start, I'll do a countdown and we'll get going. So I've just got it paused on the American flag on the screen. if you just pause it there. Go on then, Niles. Good Will Hunting. Truman Show's very good. Okay, that's fair. Love the Truman Show. I'm not sure what that is. That Inception? Oh, Tenet, Inception. Well, I prefer Inception out of those two. That might be Untouchable. Zodiac's a really good film. Whiplash, yeah, not a bad film. Not maybe a bit overrated, but I quite like that one. Fantastic Mr. Fox. I don't know. I need to watch that properly. I wasn't maybe so keen on that one. Dancing with Wolves, yeah. Been a while since I've seen that. Whale, I still need to see. Yeah, Truman Show's a great film. Really love that one. Okay, Becca, right. We'll make a start. I'll count us down. 3, 2, 1, go. Different kind of opening that we would become accustomed to. Rob Lowe looks very young here, even though it's like 99. And he's been around for a while.
Yeah, I think she was. I want to thank you for the casual way that you did that just now. She probably didn't notice that.
Well, also in the news this morning, 25 cars jumped the tracks, spilling 20,000 gallons of sodium hydroxide.
17 across is wrong. It's just wrong. You believe that, Ruth? You should call them. I will call them. I'm in the shower.
It's powdered.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for stopping by and talking, Niles. And we'll talk again another night. Take care.
You'd be amazed at how normal I can be. See, it's all about budgeting your time. This time, this hour, this is my
It's
time.
jacked.
5 a.m.
Does that mean it's not playing?
Work out as you see.
That guy looks a bit more like a rugged Ted Danson.
What? I bet your beef is going.
Do you want me to pause it if you can try and get it up and going? See, Leo complaining about the crossword answer being wrong. That sort of sounds like my mum. Although I would also question that. Alright, I'll pause it. Just, yeah, couple of seconds. Everyone looks so young here, even Leo. Hang on. Okay, so I'm basically on the plane now with Toby. Not literally. So I'm 2 minutes 36 in, Becca. So if you go from about there. If you pause it about there, and then I'll say go. You there yet? Toby on plane, and I'm on about 2 minutes 36 seconds. But if you just go to the start of Toby on the plane scene, that'll be fine. Oh, hey Clement, how are you? Just randomly. Welcome. Okay. Deadpan. Okay, I'll count us down again. 3, 2, 1, go.
A message was just passed up to the cockpit for you. I'm not sure I've got it right. POTUS in a bicycle accident?
You got it right.
He knows the president so well.
We're flying an Lockheed Eagle Series L-1011. Came up like 20 months ago. Carries a SIM-5 transponder tracking system. Are you telling me I can still fix this thing or something that part of radio ship?
You can call when we land, sir.
Also, I never got my peanuts.
How you doing, Sam?
Water pressure in here is really impressive.
I know.
Oh, that escalated fast
You want
with Sam and the
I'm waiting.
ER girl.
Probably free cataracts.
I get that. That's funny. Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a funny little add-on from Toby.
Sorry, the button just thought it was mine. POTUS in a bicycle accident. Come to the office. I memorized it just in case I raised it by accident. Things look exactly alike. Anyway, like I said, I'm totally baked. But, so it's not like I'm a drunk person. I just love pot.
Lori, I have to go.
You're kidding me. It's 5:30.
Oh, damn.
This isn't good.
That's a double whammy for Sam. She turns out to be a prostitute and she's into pot.
I don't see the logic in that, but I really gotta go.
POTUS in a bicycle accident?
Yeah.
Tell your friend POTUS he's got a funny name. And he should learn how to ride a bicycle.
I would, but he's not my friend, he's my boss. It's not his name, it's this guy.
POTUS?
The President of the United States. I'm going in.
See, that's quite an interesting detail there, because I'm guessing nowadays, I'm just making notes because I'm going to review the episode. Because nowadays, I'm guessing most people would know what POTUS meant. Whereas in 99, I'm not sure if that was such common knowledge. Donna is adorable. President of the United States. It's code for that. Was that your idea of a joke, Clement? Are you getting smart with me? Yeah. Well, it's something I'll probably mention in the review. Okay. No, I'm just checking. I thought it might have been your sense of humour. And we've got the classic walk and talk coming in early. Leo, don't need this shit today.
Mr. McGarry, you know how I feel about that kind of talk in the Oval Office. I apologize. Just in this room, Mr. McGarry's all I'm asking. Yes. Oh, Bonnie. Call OEOB and set up a briefing for the Vice President. Let's coordinate with Katie Simon's office on the appointments. Sure, everybody is? Yeah, Margaret. Please call the editor of the New York Times crossword and tell him that Gaddafi is spelled with an H and two E's. And isn't a second.
Leo's back to the crossword again.
While riding a bicycle on his vacation in Jackson Hole, came to a set memorial spot. What do you want? A little not there. What do you know about the Cubans? I don't know any more than Josh. Somewhere between 1,200 and 2,000 Cubans began embarking from a fishing village 30 miles south of Havana. That way is more effective. CJ, if one of these guys could throw a split-fingered fastball, we'd send in the USS Eisenhower. For God's sake, forget about the journey, okay? The voyage is not our problem. What's our problem? What to do?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's done okay. You know, that one he did for Netflix was quite popular. Maggie's Game was a decent movie and went down quite well. I think you just want to change after a while when you've done sort of 3 or 4 TV shows and you fancy something else. But yeah, you know, it's been a while since he's done TV, so it would be good to see him try it again.
You don't have to start a game of Red Rover with Castro, but you don't send in the National Guard, you send food and you send doctors. Sam, see that INS is working with the Red Cross and the Centers for Disease Control. I got my guy from CDC on the phone right now. Talk to him. Talk to him. Moving on. Let's talk about Josh. Al Caldwell scares the hell out of the president.
Possibly.
He's not going to fire him.
He's got no choice.
He's not going to fire Josh Lyman.
He doesn't have a choice. to these people. He's going to have to get the job. He doesn't have a choice.
Good morning. Dr. Randall Heyman, Haymen, Chief of Orthopedics at St. John's Hospital, has diagnosed the president with a mild sprain.
Yeah, but
ankle sustained while
that's going to happen anyway, Becca. There's nothing much he can do about that.
along with full photographs of the president resisting the help of a Secret Service agent and then falling down again. By all means, enjoy yourselves. Item number 2. CJ has the president.
You know, if he did another TV show, they would probably find something to. No, I don't. See, I don't really follow him, so I don't really know how he reacts to these things. But for tax law. Of tax law. I do love him keep running it back on that old-fashioned scrungy TV. And the great Donna Josh ship begins.
And how long have you been my assistant? And when's the last time you brought me a cup of coffee? It was never. You never brought me a cup of coffee. Well, if you're gonna make
Yeah.
If I get fired, I get fired.
Yeah, still here. We came back from my brother's on Friday. Went for a week. Walk and talk.
Thanks for the coffee.
Damn, Donna. Got some stones. Sticking it to Toby. Yeah, it was okay. Pretty standard. How was yours? Me and Rachel are planning the ship video at some point, which will probably be over on her channel. I wonder if that's partly them starting to slowly fine-tuning the characters a bit, because it seems a bit out of character for Donna to talk to Toby like that. It doesn't feel like something she would do later. So that could be like a pilot thing. No, not really.
It's my job to tell the president that the best thing he can do from a PR standpoint is to show you the door.
This is pretty strong stuff.
Nice. Good job. I'll be there. Oh. Take a look at this. What's that? One of the kids from the newsroom clipped that from the journal this morning. She has admitted Lennox Chase for consulting in town. She's leasing offices downtown. She starts today. What's she working for? I'm checking it out. That's a good picture of her.
One of the things I really like about... Oh, here comes the Glenn Stefani wannabe. Oh, very nice. Oh, look at that hat. The hat is hideous. What was I going to say? Yeah, one of the things I really like about the pilot is how you really build up to the first appearance of Bartlett. It gives him that special sort of feeling and build up. And it makes that end almost like with a monster in a horror movie, the way you slowly build up to their first appearance. I've probably softened a bit on her. Just because you get used to her. And I've definitely seen worse characters, but yeah, I'm not really a Mandy fan.
Cubans will turn around and lift a defect another day. Yeah, because they're probably all tuned to the National Weather Service, but that's not what I'm here for. What's on your mind? We gotta look at the whole field for a minute, because I think we're about to get tagged. With regard to what? Re-election. Oh, we're not there yet. Don't let Lloyd Russell push us around on Medicare or medium-range missiles.
Oh, that's the first Russell reference.
His numbers are starting to get interesting. Hollywood likes me to raise money. We're not there yet. 30-second hypothetical. You're Lloyd Russell, newly crowned prince.
Hey, she was good in the Twin Peaks movie. As I've always said. Margaret.
I think it's him. It is. We're going over there.
Excuse me.
We're sorry to interrupt your lunch.
We're juniors at Florida State.
We're with the poli-sci group. Anyway, we just want to say that we think you're actually
Pretty geeky girl there. The non-blonde one.
Guys used to be a thing.
Yeah. So iconic.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks.
Sure.
Bye.
See ya.
Listen, you called me. What do you want to know? It's more
Josh's groupies.
Care one way or the other. He's a lightweight.
You don't like him.
Not when I can't use him. No, I just want to know how much trouble he's going to be in the budget surplus.
You should get to know him.
I have enough friends.
Not these days, you don't.
Please, Mandy. It's not like these people were in our camp to begin with.
That's right, Josh. I've been waiting for you to trip over your mouth and you handed it to them. It's Christmas morning for Mary Marsh. You're a Fulbright scholar. Are you honestly the only adult in America who doesn't think you're about to be fired? Do what Toby's telling you to do.
Just call him what?
Who?
Senator Russell.
What?
Just now, you said, what do you want to know? Is Lloyd going to run?
I don't remember. What does it
You
mean?
told me that you call a senator by his first name to a third party.
A third party?
You know what I'm saying?
No, but as long as one of us
You're
does.
dating Lloyd Russell.
Yes.
Wow. That's great.
You gonna freak out?
No, not at all. I just thought he was gay.
I didn't. He's not gay.
You sure?
Very sure.
I seemed effeminate.
He happens to be very athletic. Tiny masculine.
I think he's a woman.
Josh, take it seriously.
I do.
The
Jesus.
Family's poll in the next few days. It brings your unfavorables up to 48%.
It's the first I'm hearing of it.
Have it in about an hour.
Did you get this?
We won't play for the same team anymore.
Wait a minute. 1 minute you're giving me career advice, the next minute you tell me
I'm
we
just
don't
gonna
play.
be here a while and I'm trick at fighting weight when I start bitch slapping you guys around the beltway.
Yeah, she's a bit too cocky in this scene for my liking.
Across. Yes, 17 across is wrong. Your spelling is
It's just an alert that one of my channels I follow has gone live.
Times crossword for stimulation. And I'm telling you that I've met the man twice, and I've recommended a preemptive exocet missile strike against his Air Force, so I think I know how to.
We'll definitely do other live watches of this, so look out for them, Becca. I'll try and let you know in advance.
Please don't ask me about Josh. I honestly don't know anything. You know the president, so do you. You know him better. I've known him 40 years, CJ, and all I can promise you is on any given day, there's really no predicting what he's going to choose to care about. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm late.
I know, he just won't let it go, will he? But like this stuff, I really like the way CJ and Leo's talking about Bartlett. You can tell that at this point CJ doesn't really know him that well, whereas Leo knows him very well. And that unpredictable line.
He tried to hit on her at a party fundraiser. Yes, I met recently. And why did she call? She wants to do stuff for the fundraiser.
And why? How much longer is it going to be crucified?
Well, a little while longer anyway.
I would think most of them would be flattered.
Yeah, I think Leo was especially touched that
What does she want?
she's supposed to give a tour to some students from her daughter's fourth grade class. She can't make it, and she wants me to do it.
I can't.
You have to. They wrote essays.
No, really, I can't. I'm not a good tour guide. I don't know anything about the White House.
You want to call Mrs. McGarry and tell her that?
Please always be a national emergency.
Does this Asian assistant come back? I don't remember outside of this episode.
This is MC1.
I'm sorry, there's been a mistake.
Who's this?
Cashmere escorts.
Okay. Page me.
Where are you going?
I'm standing right here. Page me in French minute.
Yeah, okay.
You switch pages with someone.
A woman's about to call me. She's not going to know why I put her through.
Well, giving her some meaty stuff then.
Hello? Lori. It's Sam. Sam Seymour.
Yeah, you called me.
Yeah. Actually, you called me,
Hmm.
and that's because you have my pager. And I have yours. Yeah. Look, listen, can I come in and see you real quick?
Yeah.
Thanks. Good. Over 4 colleges above.
You're going to be wrong.
Guys, I don't have a lot of time to answer questions right now. CJ, I shouldn't stop you from asking them anyway. Chris,
Has the president had any reaction
Yeah.
to Josh on this phone?
none that I'm aware of.
Do you know?
Seriously, that's it. I'll get you wheels down when I've got it.
Billy, yes, there was something picking up Billy's lunch. Josh should come to coffee. Keep it cool.
This president's a deeply religious man, Reverend. I don't need to tell you that.
No.
His work with the Southern Baptist Leadership Conference, his work with the Catholic League.
He's spoken at my church.
Yes, he has.
The way the show handles religion is always interesting to me. I think it's very balanced when it comes to the theme, but it's particularly interesting in the season 2 finale.
Because your group has plenty of demons.
Every group has plenty of
You
demons.
don't have to tell me about it, Reverend. I'm a member of the Democratic Party.
Why does the White House suddenly talk like everyone in the Christian right is the same?
Forgive me now, but when you stand that close to Mary Marshall, John Van Dyke, it's sometimes hard not to paint you all with the same brush.
You, John, American political muscle.
I don't think you do, but I recognize you're in a tough spot.
I'm not looking for a holy Leo.
I know you're not out. And I think that you and I can keep this connected beyond the petulant woman being angry about getting her hair a little messed up on TV.
You don't even know it yet.
What?
It was not a little deal.
I'm saying that
Seriously.
you don't think we're taking this seriously? 24 hours ago, the president ordered me to fire Josh Riley. I've been trying to talk him down from it ever since. He's getting off the flight in 10 minutes. It's 6 to 5 of thinking whether Josh still has a job. No, I don't know how much more seriously we should take it.
I'll let you run.
Yes, it is. Anyway, I'm glad Toby organized your meeting this afternoon. So am I.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I come in?
Sure.
This is a nice apartment.
Saw it last night.
Yeah, and I really like it. It makes very good use of space. The way the ladle hangs from pegboards.
The ladle didn't actually come with the apartment, it's mine.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
Am I a hooker?
No. What
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say is it possible that in addition to being a law student and part-time bartender, that you are what I'm certain would have to be a very high-priced call girl? I'm, by the way, making no judgments.
Call girl.
Yes, with my job. Yes.
So he's gone with the old-fashioned British
I'm sorry.
term.
I want you to like me.
I do. I have to know.
Sam. My teacher.
Listen, I don't know how often you get up.
Sam, go. You don't know who I am.
It's just that there are people who pay a lot of money to try
I
to.
know. Go. It's okay.
That's a very mature attitude. Pretty sure not everyone would be that understanding.
Maybe call it off if you all would just step in here. Excuse me. Hi. We're going to be just a minute, so why doesn't everybody have a seat? All right, can you be nice to me quietly take a seat?
No.
Put it on.
No.
Put it on.
No.
You've been wearing the same clothes for 31 hours now, Josh.
I'm not getting respect for these people, Donna.
All the girls think you look really hot in this shirt. Bonnie? Yeah? Tell Tom.
Yeah, that'll work.
Shirt, right?
You're late.
I'm having kind of a weird day.
The assistants know how to handle the men.
I don't know what to say to that.
You're supposed to tell them about the building and its history. You need anything?
I need someone to tell me about the building and its history.
Just fake it.
I can't fake it.
Of course you can fake it.
Which one's his daughter?
What does it matter?
I want to make a good impression. What's she look like?
I don't know.
Okay, just let her thank you for all your.
Sure.
Hi, I'm sorry to be late.
Mr. Seaborn, Mallory O'Brien. And these are the 4.
I do remember this being in the first episode. This Mallory and Sam stuff. I thought this was a later
My
episode.
name is Sam Seaborn, and I'm the Deputy Communications Director. What does that mean, exactly? Well, to begin with, I'm a counselor to the president, mostly on domestic matters, though.
Mallory's a great character, though.
I work with Toby Ziegler, the Communications Director, and CJ Craig, the Press Secretary, on crafting our message and getting it out to the electronic and print media. And while my functions here are generally perceived to be politically skewed, it's important to remember that it is not the DNC, but rather your tax dollars that pay my salary. So I work for you, whether you voted for us or not.
Mr. Seaborn, maybe you could give us some history.
Sure. I graduated law school 8 years ago and started working at Dewey Valentine.
Actually, I'm sorry to interrupt. Actually, I meant history of the building.
The White House.
Yes.
Sure. The White House, as you know, was built several years ago, mostly, if I'm not mistaken, out of cement. The room we're in right now, the Roosevelt Room, is very famous. It is named after our 18th president, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. The chairs that you are sitting on today are fashioned from the lumber of a pirate ship, captured during the Spanish-American.
All right, kids, I need to speak with Mr. Seaborn. Sit tight for a second.
Oh dear, Sam's in trouble.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm sorry to be rude, but are you a moron?
In this particular area, yes.
The 18th president was Ulysses S. Grant, and the Roosevelt Room was named for Theodore.
Really?
There's like a 6-foot painting on the wall of Teddy Roosevelt.
I should have put 2 and 2 together.
Yes.
The thing is, while there really are a great many things on which I can speak with authority, I'm not good at talking about the White House.
You're the White House Deputy Communications Director, and you're not good at talking about the White House?
Ironic, isn't it?
I can believe this.
Wait a minute, wait, please. Could you do me a favor? Could you tell me which one of those kids is Leo McGarry's daughter?
Why?
Make eye contact.
Oh yeah, so funny that
It might go a long way to make
he thinks it's a young girl and
All of them.
not an
I'm
adult.
inclined at this moment to make your life easier.
Ms. O'Brien, I understand your feelings, but please believe me when I tell you that I'm a nice guy having a bad day. I just found out the Times is publishing a poll that says a considerable portion of Americans feel that the White House has lost energy and focus, a perception that's not likely to be altered by the video footage of the president riding his bicycle into a tree. As we speak, the Coast Guard are fishing Cubans out of the Atlantic Ocean, while the governor of Florida wants to blockade the port of Miami. A good friend of mine's about to get fired for going on television and making sense, and it turns out that I accidentally slept with a prostitute last night. Now, would you, in the name of compassion, tell me which one of those kids is my boss's daughter?
That would be me.
Yeah, he could have left out the prostitute part, to be fair.
Yes.
He doesn't really want that game. I mean, at this point, he doesn't know that's Leo's daughter. But maybe shared a bit too much.
I was gonna try and bait you, Josh. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that could land him in hot water.
We apologize, we're running on deadline As you know, the president makes the usual Sunday morning radio address. And for weeks he's heard something, if I could interrupt for just a moment. The goals and spirit of Christian and family-oriented organizations, while embraced by a great growing number of Americans, have been met with hostility and contempt by their government. Now, yesterday morning on the television program Capital Beat, that contempt was given a voice and a face and a name. I'm referring, of course, to you, sir. Yes, I know. I'm glad you brought that up. I was surprised at you, Josh. I've always counted you as a friend. And I'm honored by that, Reverend. First, let me say that when I spoke...
It's a coffee, actually.
I was not speaking for the president or the administration. That's important to know. Second, please allow me...
I know it's late for it, but I'm going to be up for a little while longer anyway, so...
And anybody willing to step up and debate ideas deserves better than a political punchline. Mary, I apologize. Good then. Let's deal. I'm sorry? What do we get? For what? Insulting millions of Americans. Well, like Josh said. I heard what Josh said, Toby. What do we get? An apology. Sunday morning radio address, public morals, school prayer, or pornography. Take your pick. School prayer or pornography. It's on every street corner. I've seen it. Mary. Condoms in the schools. What? Condoms in the schools. Well, that's a problem. What? We have a surgeon general who says they dramatically reduce the risk of teen pregnancy and AIDS. So does abstinence.
So the average American teenage male, a condom in his mind will turn to thoughts of lust.
So the average teenage male will look at it and choose one. So school prayer, pornography, condoms, what's going to be? We're not prepared to make any sort of a deal right now. Sure we are. Mary,
My read of the landscape is that you're cleaning out your desk before the end of business today, so I just as soon negotiate with Toby if it's going to.
Mary,
Please allow me to work.
I like the twist to this, and earlier in the episode, it's Josh who's very much like, why should I apologize? I didn't say anything wrong. And Toby's making him apologize and saying, well, you could very well lose your job. And now it's flipped around.
let's move on.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Why do we hear so much talk about the First Amendment coming out of this building, but don't talk at all about the First Commandment?
I don't like what I've just been accused of.
I'm afraid that's just tough. Mrs. Marsh?
The First Commandment says, honor thy father.
No, it doesn't. Tell me it doesn't. No, if I'm going to make you sit through this...
Mary is such a monster.
Here we go. Honor thy father is the third commandment.
Then what's the First Commandment?
I am the Lord your God. Thou shalt worship no other God before me. Boy, those were the days, huh? That's true, Mr. President. Al, What do you got here, CJ? Now we've got some hot tempers, Mr. President. Mary.
Mr. President, I'm John Van Dyke.
Yes. Robert?
May I ask you a question, sir?
Of course.
If our children can buy pornography on any street corner for $5, isn't that too
I do like the $5 line.
really?
On the other hand, I think $5 is too much price to pay for pornography. Why don't we all sit down? No, let's not, CJ. These people won't be staying that long. May I have some coffee, Mr. Lewis? Al, how many times have I asked you to denounce the practices of a fringe group that calls itself the Lambs of God?
Oh, sir, that's not up to me.
Crap, it is up to you, Al. You know, my wife, Abby, she never wants me to do anything while I'm upset. Thank you, Mr. Lewis. 28 years ago, I came home from a very bad day at the State House. I feel
The president ain't messing.
I get in the station wagon, put it in reverse, and pull out of the garage full speed. Except I forgot to open the garage door. Abby told me not to drive while I was upset, and she was right. She was right yesterday when she told me not to get on that damn bicycle while I was upset, but I did it anyway. And I guess I was just about as angry as I've ever been in my life. Seems my granddaughter Annie had given an interview in one of those teen magazines, and somewhere between movie stars and makeup tips, she talked about her feelings on a woman's right to choose. Now, Annie, all 12, has always been precocious. She's got a good head on her shoulders, and I like it when she uses it, so I couldn't understand it when her mother called me in tears yesterday. I said, Elizabeth, what's wrong? She said, it's Annie. Now, I love my family, and I've read my Bible from cover to cover, so I want you to tell me, from what part of Holy Scripture do you suppose the Lambs of God drew their when they found my grandmother a raggedy young doll with a knife stuck through his throat? You'll denounce these people, Al. You'll do it publicly. And until you do, you can all get your fat asses out of my White House. CJ, show these people out. I believe we can find the door. Find it now.
Fix this now. See what you can do.
Okay, can I just say that as it turned out, I was the calmest person in the room. Hey, wait, stay cool. I'm not empowered to auction off the Bill of Rights. We're going to take a swing at her there, man. Calling us New York Jews, Josh. Yeah, the thing from Connecticut, I didn't read so much. You see, on the other hand, you were brilliant. I particularly liked the part where you said nothing at all. I'm sorry. I was distracted. All I could really think about was Boyd Russell and your girlfriend. Hey, Boyd Russell. I'm putting an end to that. Hello, Mr. President. Did you have a nice trip, sir? How's the ankle, sir?
Lloyd Russell is the one that later becomes vice president, right? Is that the same guy? I know it's something Russell.
There was this time that Annie came to me with this press clipping. Seems the theologian down because the little girl from Chile had sliced open a tomato. And the inside flesh of the
Okay, it's someone else.
perfect rosary. The theologians commented that they thought this was a very impressive girl. Annie commented that she thought it was a very impressive tomato. I don't know what made me think of that. NATO intelligence reports approximately 1,200 Cubans left Havana this morning. Approximately 700.
I do like how, because most of them, apart from Leo, don't really know the president that well. Oh yeah, that's it. The guy out of those 80s, you know, frat boy style comedies. But I do like how most of them don't really know Bartlett that well. So there's this drama of how is he going to react? Is he going to fire Josh? Is he going to go off on them?
Too busy being indicted for tax fraud. Don't ever do it again. Yes, sir.
And in the end, the way he handled it was pretty much perfect. which shows partly why he's a good president. Bit of a different version of the theme in the pilot. Okay. Good stuff. Good watch back. And there will be more West Wing watches. I'll keep you in the loop when they come up. Yeah, it's a very strong pilot. It's even though I think I do like season 1, but I think there are better seasons. But it's a good first season. It's a solid first season, but no, it's a good pilot. It's definitely a good intro to the show and what it's going to be. Well, thanks for watching the episode. We'll be back with more soon. Well, I agree, but I think it does recover though. You know, like season 5 is the weakest season probably. But then after that, it does pick back up. Like season 6 is a better season. And then I think season 7 actually might be one of my favourite seasons. I think season 7 is a really good final season. Really? What, season 7? Oh, you mean 5? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, 5 is the weakest, I would say. Okay, take care. See you soon.